When I decided to have another baby, I did take things to a slight extreme. I'm a little bit more on the anxious side, and so I would prefer to be black and white when I'm doing something that I have any control over. In both of my previous pregnancies, I actually went completely caffeine-free in my first trimesters just for my own peace of mind. I don't plan on doing that with this baby because of all the research that is out there, and it is perfectly safe to have up to 200 milligrams of caffeine when you conceive. However, I have pre-workout every morning, and it's just a really high stimulant. It only has 200 milligrams of caffeine, but your girl also has to have caffeine in the afternoon because I'm raising 2 babies and trying to work full time. And so I just have to have a little extra boost or I'll die. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go full throttle. I'm going to eliminate my pre-workout in the morning and I'm going to go straight to coffee just because it's the most natural. And that way I can have a coffee in the morning and a coffee in the afternoon. Well, as I have not gotten pregnant, I've gone without pre-workout for 6 months, and that has been trying. Now, obviously, it's so worth it to have a baby. So worth it. However, I think that I was giving up maybe a little bit too much, and it was actually doing more harm than good, because the reality is I'm not a drinker, so giving up alcohol was not giving up anything, and I don't do anything else that I would need to eliminate in order to safely conceive. So changing my sources of caffeine and really eliminating my source of caffeine, that makes me feel the most like myself. And it was also really impacting my lifts, because let me just tell you, the difference between coffee and pre-workout, you guys, when it comes to mind-muscle connection, blood flow to your muscles, additional stimulants that help neurologically with lifting, it is just wild. So I decided, after talking to my doctor, my husband, and my trusted best friends, that I needed to be a little less consumed with trying to conceive, because that's just who I am, okay? It's never going to be on the back burner for me. I'm never going to be able to adapt that type of mindset, but I do just want to be a little bit more carefree, a little more feeling like myself, you know? So I've been having pre-workout again, and holy shit, it is insane how much better I feel and how much better my lifts have been. And I honestly am like, the way that my cortisol has probably plummeted ever since having pre-workout again, because I'm so much happier. Watch me freaking conceive this month. I'm just saying, I was out here doing too much, okay? I digress. This was a very, very long explanation. I'm sipping my pre-workout right now, so my mind's going a million miles an hour, and you know what? It just feels great, okay? It feels great. If you guys are looking for a great pre-workout, use my discount code Rachel Hughes for Bucked Up. I've had it for 10 years, and when I tell you it is the best pre-workout on the market, it really is. Taste, quality, ingredients, formulation, everything. If you are trying to conceive, then maybe consider not making lifestyle adjustments that aren't 100% necessary. But I'm also a really hyper anxious person, so if you are doing that, I completely understand. Okay, love you, bye.